Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to the War in the West as we continue. So we still hold our position in Sicily. The rains have come, or at least they will. Yeah, here we go. So we have heavy rain over here. This heavy band of rain will be gone by the 11th, however. So things are going to be difficult. They're not going to be too bad considering that we have the muds. But the muds are going to make it harder elsewhere. We're going to need more troops in the Soviet Union. Our advances won't happen, but then again, adversely, so the Soviets won't be able to advance as easily either. Right, what do we have over here then? So we have a reserve infantry division. That's actually pretty bloody good. A panzer corps. Well, headquarters. And an army headquarters. Okay. Now, these forces could be used in Italy. Nicely, actually. I'm not going to complain about an actual full, well, almost full-strength infantry division. I will not complain about that. So we're going to go over this way so we try to avoid straining these rails too much. I doubt that's going to happen, though, considering the amount of supplies that has been shifted down to the south here. It's a huge amount. There's just so much. That's awkward. Okay, we'll just send you to another headquarters for the time being then. Same for you guys. Right, there we go. So I would like to counterattack in the future. That is the plan here. If we take a look at the supply situation, the Allies are in a good shape. We're in okay. Not fantastic. I mean, some of my forces here do need to be cycled out and rested. So, having another infantry division coming up here will be great. Okay, let's see here. What I'm going to do here then is I'm going to shift this division over here. Okay, there we go. You will be taken off a refit, you'll be made ready. Now. We'll break this division up. Or shall we? No, we'll keep it together. Right, I think it's going to replace the Volksgrenadiers. No, actually, could do. Maybe bring these Panzer Grenadiers back, but it's only a brigade. Still 7,000 men, however. I mean, this Panzer Grenadier division is in serious need. Well, I can't move them yet anyway, so I'll move this division here for the time being. And then we'll replace it next turn. So yes, we have the 14th Panzer Division over here, and you can see here our land value, 3,349. I'm going to have some forces, retrofitted, refitted. At least while we have the opportunity right now. I think that's the only way we can do these things. Well, have these things work out for us. Right, so I could have a few Panzer Divisions in refit. I'll just have to release a infantry division. Yep, there we go, just a single infantry division. So you can see here our aircraft numbers. I might release some more aircraft, actually. I think I'm going to release transportation aircraft, really. If I can. I don't know if I can have them sent to the Eastern Front, but I mean, night fighters are pretty decent, actually. I'm going to have those moved up. Oh. Oh, right, yes. So we now have an airfield at Messina. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. Right, so these are the transports, yep, the GO244. So I'm going to have this baby. I don't know if I'll be able to do it straight away. I think that might be the max range. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Now, how would I have that, sent to the east? I could have it disbanded, but... Okay, well, I would have thought I'd been able to transfer to them to the east, considering the aircraft numbers. But that would be a silly move on my part then, apparently. Right, so let's look to the defense of Sardinia and Corsica. So we are dug in at level 3 over here, which is good news. Very good news. I mean, this division here is doing pretty good. That's a pretty decent division. I mean, it won't be really any match for anything that comes ashore in any great numbers. So if we can prevent that, we will. They're dug in pretty nice. I wish these other positions were dug in. And I wish we could occupy the ports, but hey-ho. Yeah. Fortress Brigade. I mean, Corsica is a hell of a lot easier to hold on to. It's just the fact that we don't really have anything on the island. And we do have some things, but not much. Annoyingly, the Italian forces aren't really free to me. Wow, we are really dug in here. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, so the Port of Taranto is going to be one hell of a fortress. Which is good. What is the terrain? The terrain is sadly clear. This is what I want to turn the front over here into. If I can turn this into the Gothic line, then that would be fantastic. The Messina line must be dug in. We need to establish this as a true fortress. Okay. I mean, we have absolutely no reconnaissance, so I have no idea what could be going on here. I might do some reconnaissance flights in the future, just to see what's going on the island, and to see whether we have an opportunity in the making, if at all. Now, I do wonder if I should bring back the Hermann Goering Panzer Division, and have them basically on refit. Oh god, I have you on ready. Yeah, have them on refit, so we can make ready for possible advance in the future. Either way, things will change, and hopefully they'll change in our favour. We can't be sure of that one, however. So, the rails here, yeah. It's down to Calabria. Okay. Might as well try to expand the airbase. But I'm happy about this. This is really going to help us out quite a lot. At least I can transfer some divisions or some squadrons here from the mainland, and then have some more basically go back to the mainland for training, for rest, and basic just recuperation, just to be ready. Okay. Yes, I'm aware. Okay, let's see what the Allies throw at us. I'm not looking forward to the day they may or may not, well, it's the day that they may break the line that worries me. But we have positions being dug in. We still have a level 3 airfield on the island of Sicily, so that's fantastic. Of course, they do have a good number of airfields, especially in Malta. They are most definitely flying most of their missions from Malta. Well, North African coast, but I'd imagine Malta being the prime air base. Okay. We are losing a good number of planes in air combat, so that leans, that makes me lean towards sending more for rest, actually. I mean, the Americans have lost quite a lot as well. The Americans and the British have lost quite a lot. Right, ground attack. It's when they go for the cities that they seem to take the most damage here. Actually, I take it back. This has really proven to be quite a bloody phase for the Allied forces here. So did lose some planes on the ground here, that's not good. Excuse me. They really are losing a lot of planes here. This is actually bloody amazing. The flak seems to be doing quite a lot now, so that's really good. So it seems they've switched their focus up to trying to damage Catania by the looks. Right, so there's a little bit of a cheeky sneak peek of Sicily there. Yep. Lost a lot of men there. Oh, it seems we're now digging at level 3 over there. Fantastic. I'm certain at some point I will be able to drive the Allies back in Sicily. It honestly depends on... I mean, if they keep going for attacks like this, I should be able to wear them down. Or at least they should be able to wear themselves down. Yeah, just look at those losses in armoured fighting vehicles there. That was costly. And again, the 2nd US Armoured Division has taken some high losses there. And, yes, I mean... Considering the production capacity of the Allies, of course they can replace that, but that's still quite a number. I'm not too happy about losing my own armor though, considering that we're in a dug-in position. Then again, that is probably the worst position, perhaps. There we go, they lost 23 armored fighting vehicles there. Yeah, that never ever works out. You just do not attack Catania. Catania is a killing field. Right, they did get closer there. Well, no, actually, range 1,500 yards. Or meters. Either or. Yeah. Honestly, by all means, go for it. Okay, that was almost matched. Which isn't good, but we still have more men and we had armoured fighting vehicles there. And obviously the position makes a big difference. Okay. So we're going to have to see really which squadrons need to be rested. After that air phase, I imagine quite a few of them will need some rest. We might just leave these squadrons on rest. In Sicily, it depends really. If I can transfer some squadrons in from the mainland and some squadrons out, it would be nice. It would be terrific if there was a map mode to see, like, oh, some kind of thing to see, like, the fatigued pilots and be able to, like, take them all and have them sent somewhere. That sort of thing, really. Or designate air bases, like, say you have active air bases where your active squadrons are sent, so basically well rested, squadrons suited for combat, and then you could have a airbase designated for basically R&R, training, that sort of thing. But a man can dream. So this is probably the best air phase I've had for a good long time, actually. The Allies have taken huge losses over here. Though, we've not taken that many. We did take them, take a few, but not many. About like a third. That's really impressive. I mean, you can see here the Allies have taken more than twice the number of air losses that we have. And I think it's starting to show, really. Well, as losses on the land, yeah, not too good. Not too good. Bloody Italians, throwing off my numbers. Bloody Italians. We have lost a lot of guns, and I'm not happy about the guns or the armoured fighter vehicles. But I mean, when you consider the fact that they've lost almost more than twice the number of armoured fighting vehicles we have, actually, no, these aren't too good, really. They're taking losses in men, but not so much material. It's the air where they've lost most. Okay. That's a lot of air bases. Yep. Duggan at level 3, level 3. So it's only the mountain now, but it's not at level 3. Can we see an experience level here? I'd like to know something like that. They have lost a good amount of armored fighting vehicles, however. Yeah. Okay. Ah, of course. Right. See, I don't know what these numbers mean here. That could be air miles, it could be something else, who knows. That's a really nice mouse. Okay. Fatigue level 9. 7. 8. Tactical bombers, however, could be shifted, really. Yeah. Okay, we'll shift these tactical bombers. Of course, they are still Fokker Wolves, but they're not geared towards the combat I need. Okay, that airbase is not particularly happy. We'll have you moved here. Yep, that's good. So you can take a little bit more. 2 fatigue. 12 fatigue is getting a little high. 2 fatigue. 9. 9. 0. A level bomber. Not many. How many planes here? Only 4. Okay, I'll have you sent down. Ugh, this airbase complains about everything. Yeah, we'll go for training. So they have no air directive as of yet. Okay. So let's see. You're probably way over there. Yep, you are. Again, way to the north. Let us see. Let us see. Right. Too far away. I don't actually have that many planes down here at the moment. I could do... Well, they're under different commands. So we basically have the Italian Luftwaffe command, the 1st Italian Air Fleet, the Sicilian, the 2nd Italian Air Fleet, 3rd, yeah. Yeah. I could do with a bunch more fighters probably being assigned down here. That would not be too bad of an idea. But either way. Let's see. That could be okay. So confirm that air directive for the time being. I think I'm going to cancel this directive. Mostly just to preserve my planes for the time being. Oh, bloody hell. We'll keep up this air superiority over this area here. Okay. Right, so we received some men. Well, some flak. A reserve division over here, however. That's another 5,000 men, so that's certainly nothing to laugh at. I think we could do with studying the invasion plans here. And just trying to dictate where it would be prudent to deploy men. I mean, we have more men in the area, and we have armor very close by. But I feel like it may be better to have it even closer, really. I mean, there's a lot of power here. That's some really nice divisions there. They're not at full strength, they're nowhere near like pre-war strength or early war strength. Well, they'll do. Okay. So we'll set these doctrines in motion. Hopefully it doesn't lead to anything too particularly bad. Alright, we're getting some reconnaissance. This is the thing, I need some reconnaissance to work with. I kinda need to know what I'm dealing with. Most importantly, I need to know whether the Allies are going to commit to Sicily, or are they preparing? Okay, that wasn't bad. And we learned a little bit. I mean, if we're guessing correctly, these forces aren't too strong anymore. It seems they've taken a few losses. How are they doing? Right, so fuel is good. I'm surprised fuel's not better, considering we've not really moved anywhere. But I suppose you are using fuel each day of fighting, aren't you? Ammunition is kinda balanced. We have some really nice ammunition down here. Of course, these divisions here that have not fired a single shot are doing pretty well. Units attached. Supply priority, they're all high. I think these guys are of a lower priority slightly. Okay, morale is fairly decent. The Italians, of course, being Italian, they don't really have much in that regard. So we can't really expect much. What? Wait, what? That's a... what? That's a really fucking powerful division. Has that always been that strong? Because that's like... Bloody hell, you're down from 21,000 men, but bloody hell, you're close. You're closer than anybody else being at their full strength. Or practically their full strength, so well done, chaps, well done. As we can see here, there's a few headquarters and etc. I do really wonder how much is on Sicily. If I could do some reconnaissance flights of the next series of air phases and try to decide what is here and what is not here, then that could help me out significantly. Because at the end of the day, if we could take Sicily back and destroy a good amount of the Allied forces and secure a lot of the Allied supply, that could change things. That could change things significantly. I doubt that happened, though. I doubt that happened. But hey, I like to live off. Well, I like to live in optimism. Right, so honestly, there's not too much else for me to do. Yeah, we're getting dug in. I mean, I suppose it's fairly boring to watch due to that there's not much going on, but honestly, I'd rather it be like this than me struggling to try and right this situation. Right, I wonder if I should send... I think I'm going to send this command to Königsberg and to the east. At least then we could have some forces in the east benefit from some command hierarchy. As commands will be lost, officers killed, and etc, etc. Right, okay, that's fair enough. This infantry division, however, will be of well, so much use. Of course, they're going to be tied out by this, but well. Now, this Panzergrenadier division. I could have them moved on to the island once more. Which I may do. Okay. Right, so these Volkskamjägers are pretty low strength, but I feel like this division needs to be rotated out. And then at least we can have it reinforced. Considering the brigade over here, which is, yeah. A brigade's almost the same strength as my division here. Right, there we go. We're in a much better position now. So this is technically the weakest part of the line, but considering the fact that it's a mountain, it's definitely up there. Right. I do feel like that Volkskamjäger division there could probably hold it alone. Right, so we've seen some airborne divisions, some infantry. Noticeably, these are only brigades. So I do wonder, if I was to launch a small attack, see what there would be. No, not yet. We need more information. I could be just going into a hellhole, and I'd rather not lose men for no reason. Okay, but we can start to have you refit. So, I mean, look at the strength there. That's pitiful. In fact, I think I'm going to have this Panzergrenadier division cycled back in here. Then at least I can replace some troops or reinforce a position. That would be nice. These Italians are just, terrible. Yeah. Then again, I do need to have a reserve, don't I? So I think these Panzer Grenadiers will form a reserve. No, I don't want to deploy them to Sicily. The last thing I want is to deploy everything to Sicily and end up in a situation where the Allies have landed over here. Yeah, that'd leave me in a bad place. Right, checking the east here. Okay, so the Soviets are starting to do better now, which is not good. Of course, we do have a lot of forces that we could potentially release. We'll see. Yeah, you can see how the numbers of armoured fighting vehicles... Are these the armoured fighting vehicles or are these the guns? I forget which are which. But they've increased in strength, so that's good. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now. Do stay tuned and subscribe for more. Goodbye.